All right, good morning. We're live on Thursday morning. The time 10:55 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. See my shoulder? I went to the physical therapist today, and I have what they call. See, I got to bring this shoulder up and this one down because I sit like this. Frozen shoulder. That's what I was diagnosed with. And he believes it stems from being in the hospital so long and how you're laying in the bed and you're scrunched up like this, then your shoulder sticks that way. And remember, I was in a coma for the whole summer of 2020 and in and out of the hospital. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning. So many times from 2020 to 2023, surgery after surgery, and they scrunch you in the bed. So they said that's what's wrong, and I got to have physical therapy twice a week for starting out for 6 weeks to see how that goes. And so I'm trying to. He said, try to um, catch yourself when you're got your shoulder up. So I have good range of motion with this arm. This one I don't. So it's very. If you had what they call frozen shoulder, it's very, very extremely painful. But good morning, Heidi. Good morning, and the sun is beautiful today. The sun is shining. It's going to be like 75 today in Michigan. So I hope we're all going to have a very blessed day. Um, the world is nuts. I don't know what else to say. The world is crazy. Um, the far left liberal agenda is gone way too far, overboard. The things that they put out there, and I just don't understand it. There I go again. The Hunchback from Notre Dame. See that shoulder? Why can't I get the right one up? And I need the right one up and the left one down. This transgender movement and LGBTQ and XYZ or whatever it is. What's happened to the United Methodist? I'm not a United Methodist. I'm not a Methodist. I'm a non-denominational preacher, but they've gone over the edge. Now they have gay flags, rainbow flags. They're accepting lesbian and gay preachers, and I mean we welcome everyone, but we don't condone this. They're condoning the sin by doing what they're doing. They're condoning the sin by helping to promote it with their rainbow flags and their gay clergy. How is a homosexual member of the clergy going to preach against the sin of and abomination of same-sex marriage and relationships? They can't. Just a lot of craziness in this world, and call the riots that they are happening at. Yeah, that's another thing. It's all the left liberal left agenda. My left shoulder's popping up. I'm trying to correct it. It's out of control, and that's because of Joe Biden and his the green agenda and save the planet and liberal nutcases um, that have just totally lost their minds. That's what's going on with the campuses, and we've seen that with the George Floyd and the riots and setting the cities on fire. And George Soros is funding these protesters. They get $2,000 a clip. I think it's $2,500 a person to riot at these college institutions. They're not all college students. Some are. A majority of them are, along with some of the professors. But you've got Antifa in there. Antifa is out there committing. We were talking about people that their lives have been ruined over January 6th, and they call that an insurrection. Look what has happened on the college campuses. That's what an insurrection is. They damaged buildings and they damaged property, and nothing's being done. They're going to get a little slap. So I don't know. I don't know, Heidi, what to think anymore. And this world is just crazy. I want to thank Tam. Where are you, Tam Workman? Where are you for a beautiful, beautiful $40 gift to our ministry and outreach to the homeless? There are still some of you that care about the homeless and the plight of the poor and the needy. I've seen so many yesterday, so many. And then a new hotspot is can't think of the Grand Traverse and Hemp Hill. In that area of Atherton, Hemp Hill, and Grand Traverse is they're just hanging out there now that the weather's warmer. They're just pitching tents and hanging out there and um, asking for help. And we try to give them what help we can. And thanks to those that donate, we can give help. And that's where I'm heading out this morning. But I want to come on. They find Donald Trump. They got Donald Trump again, another $4,000. They don't want to put him in jail because they're afraid if they lock him up, he'll win the election for sure. That'll cinch it. Well, they got to get Biden in the basement. They got to do something. But if this country can't go on like this, it can't. Biden couldn't complete another 4-year term. He's not going to be able to complete it to the end of this term. I pray that he's okay. I don't want to see anything happen to him. Maybe we don't have the same views on life and abortion and all the crazy liberal nonsense, but I don't want to see anyone suffer. I don't want to see anyone ill. And but it doesn't look good for him. I thought I had dementia the other day. I cut my arm. I bumped into something and cut it. And I noticed it was bleeding. So I cleaned it off and I went into the little cupboard. You can't see it, but it's right next to me. And I got the Band-Aids out and I sat at the kitchen table and I put 2 Band-Aids on my arm. And this ring I have, my son gave me, it's an angel wing. See, it's a wing for an angel. And I took the new box of Band-Aids and this ring and I threw it in the garbage. And I searched, I didn't know the Band-Aids were missing. I thought I put them back. I searched the house over, upside down, trying to find it. I couldn't find my ring. Well, lo and behold, what do? I guess I'll empty out the garbage. And sure enough, there in the bottom of the garbage bag in the kitchen was the brand new box of Band-Aids and the ring that my son got me. So I can understand Biden having a little slippage. I'm not a young kid anymore myself. But Ed says I was listening to Biden the other day, and he was saying, I don't know how. My goodness. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. Fulanda 68. I don't know what you said. I don't know what he said, but you gotta worry about Joe. When your uncle's eaten alive by cannibals. That's and that never happened. That was another story. He tells these tall tales, and the sad thing is, he actually believes what he's saying. His uncle wasn't a pilot, and they weren't shot down in New Guinea. The plane had crashed due to a mechanical failure. There's no evidence to state that his uncle was eaten by cannibals. I guess the head of New Guinea is now ticked off at the White House. My people are not eating your people. We're not eating your people. We're not cannibals. I don't know. It's just crazy, Ed. Ed, I'm coming to Australia. I'm coming to the Outback because I get tired of going here in Michigan to the Outback Steakhouse and they throw sawdust on the floor and throw peanuts at you. I want to see I want to ride a kangaroo. I want to ride a roo. Can I? Could they? Can you put a saddle on them? I don't think they're going to let no human on their back. I wonder if I could get in their pouch like a baby. Do you think I could fit in one of their pouches? Wouldn't that be cool? Ride around in the pouch with the kangaroo, being your mama. Oh, Mama Roo, Mama Roo. I'm gonna make a song, call it Mama Roo. Ed and Mama Roo. Oh my goodness. I can ride in a. You can't ride kangaroos, Ed. I'm just teasing. You can't get on a kangaroo. People don't ride them, do they? Not really. No, that would be silly. That would be hurtful to the kangaroo. They're really strong, though, aren't they? And they can box. I've been watching TikTok and YouTube. They can box. Them kangaroos are tough. I think they're tougher than the dude that's taking on Mike Tyson. What's that blonde haired guy with the tattoos on his chest that thinks he's going to get in the ring with Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson might be old and retired, but Mike Tyson's going to kill that dude. I rode 10 today, of course. You did not, Ed. Thou shalt not ride kangaroos. Oh, my. It is it's so beautiful out today. I got my Trump flag flying and American flag. And, oh, my. But we are going out with our ministry again. I want to thank Tam for her wonderful gift. And I want everyone to just, if we're going to preach, let's not do it to one another. That's what I liked about Ed. You may not. I don't think you were around, but when we did our um, tiny chat, people said, "Why are you going there? It's terrible. These sinners come in there. These people that are like Satanists. They're all over tiny chat." And I said, well, "That's why we're over there. That's why they're always there." Tyson is going to kill that guy. Tyson hurt that boy. Mama, go get your son, Mama, because Tyson's a bad boy. He's going to whip him. He's going to put a whipping on him. He's right from the streets. A kid from the gangs of the streets that learned how to box, and he's going to whip that poor little rich blonde boy. That poor little rich blonde boy. But that's what we did, and we won so many people over to Jesus just by letting them come in and hearing the word. They would come in and they'd pop up on the monitor and they'd make devil horns and all kind of stuff, and we just loved on them. That's what it's all about. And like I said yesterday, I see so many Christians that are watching Christian channels, and nobody, the devil will not go into our channels. Have a blessed day, Dave, and everyone. You too. You too. Have a beautiful day in the Lord Jesus. Oh my! But it's going to be an interesting day today. And physical therapy, I didn't have to do any exercise today. He just told me what was wrong with my shoulder. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I love you. Did you know that? I love you. I love you so much. You're my family. Ed, you're my family. You might be in Australia, but I care about you. I care about all of you guys. And yeah, preaching to the choir. Let's take our scriptures and go over to YouTube and TikTok and these Facebook. There are some non-Christian channels and pages. Let's spread the word over there. But we're spreading the word into one another, and we're all I'm looking on Facebook yesterday, and the one lady, I guess we're friends. I don't know who she is. But she's talking about she had a dream from the Lord, and it was about 3 days, and she's talking about 3 days of darkness, and all the Christians are, it's going to be a dark time of an eclipse. And what are you guys doing? The sinners are looking at your page. I'm born again. I'm a born again preacher, and I'm looking at you like you must be you must be Looney Tunes. If you really think the Lord's telling you this, don't tell it to your brother and sister. Go tell it to your other brother and sister that's sinning. Because people are looking at us like we're nuts. That's 3 days of darkness. That was just about Going back to the time of Pharaoh, it has nothing to do with today or eclipses. The sun, the moon will turn to blood, and the sun won't give its light. But it doesn't say for 3 days. But people are looking at us like we're fruitcakes or something, and that's why I don't know. I don't know. But it's like as bad as the Democrats, as bad as the liberals, the Democrats were okay at one time. I didn't like a lot of things they did in the past, but now they've gone off the edge. And that's what a lot of Christians are doing. You're going off, you're off of focus. You're way out there. You're listening to too much of that Begley. What? You guys, give him some money so he'll calm down. I think he screams until he gets enough money. Then he calms down as he's on his plane with a Catholic wife going to Tahiti. He can't go to Israel right now. Bailey not crazy. He knows there's that noble gold, but he's not going to get himself shot. So he'll go to Tahiti. He ain't going to. He's not going to where the cannibals are, though. Like Biden's uncle. Oh my! I don't know. I love you guys. It's a beautiful day. Enjoy today. Enjoy one another. Love one another. Do something physical today. Keep your body in tune. Exercise and Brand beer. What do you think of Russell Brand? I'm not sure. I don't follow these people. I don't have a clue. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't even know who that is. But I love you guys, and I will be back. I'll see you guys probably a little later today. I got to get some video content out there for the two of you that watch. While the others are on the other Christian channels. There's 3 days of darkness, and there's going to be an eclipse, and then there's going to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to come out of the jungle and eat a Bigfoot, and that's where that's what everybody's watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in a little while. It's a Bigfoot.